everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood qualifying psychotherapist here, Jo Dinsdale from Multi Therapy. How are you all doing? This is just going to be a quick little video talking about why therapists love reality TV shows so much. Now let me tell you, I wasn't that into reality TV shows until recently, and now that I've started watching them, I can't stop. They are so addicting because I know most of them is scripted, but it's a lot of fun to kind of try to psychoanalyze a few of these people, you know, why they do the things that they do. So let's dive into it a little bit, guys. What reality TV shows have you watched? I'd love to hear. My personal favorites, I love 90 Day Fiance, of course. We could talk all day about Ed and his bizarre behaviors, kind of attention-seeking behaviors. We could talk about, what's another one? What else? Oh, why am I drawing a blank? Of course, right? Of course I'm drawing a blank. Let's talk about the one that we're covering today, which is Wife Swap. Wife Swap was this old school reality TV show, came out many years ago, and it's all about these two families that are usually quite different. So one of them might be extremely religious, or they might be extremely regimented, like a military style family. And they just go from there, you guys. They just continue to swap basically the moms of each of the families. So one mom goes over here to that regimented family, and then she comes over there. And they have to live as the other mother would in that household. They usually leave them like a little rule book on exactly what to do in this scenario. And then at the end of the week, they get to swap lifestyle. So they get to teach the family exactly how they do things in their household. So of course, hilarity ensues. There's all sorts of wild, wacky things that happen. So let's jump into it, guys, and do a little bit of fun exploration into the wacky world of Wife Swap. I almost said Sister Wives. That's another reality TV show. Hi, Matt. How are you doing? Personal trainer and background nutrition. Wife Swap is fascinating because a few of them are healthy versus unhealthy. Absolutely. There's like a big health component when it comes to Wife Swap. I don't know if you guys know the notorious Chicken Nugget Kid. He is amazing. He knows all about chicken nuggets. That's his favorite food. And the mom comes in and like takes away all the food that's unhealthy. And he was not pleased, let me tell you. All right, guys, this is going to be a short little video. We're just going to watch the 4 most awkward wife swap moments. This is just a little test to see how I feel about going live from my computer. So let's give it a shot. Screen with cam. There we go.
Welcome to our house.
Thank you.
Are you part Indian?
Oh boy. Just to start off, a lot of these families don't have a lot of experience with different cultures and everything is what I've noticed too. They're very kind of a bit isolated in their own communities, so they're often very shocked. It's like a big culture shock for them.
Shower.
Yes.
Okay.
So we have this thing right here, and we have a little shower tent that we put right here.
I would do this.
That outdoor shower, although I'm sure it can be amazing, it's a bit rustic.
You can tell she's lying. Look at her eyes versus her mouth. She's smiling, but her eyes are not smiling whatsoever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, and it's got lots of hot water. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, this is as different from my life as it could possibly ever be. So the most important question I have for you, Justin, where am I going to sleep?
She didn't ask, okay, the shower's out there, but she didn't ask if there's any privacy at all. I would have been like, hey, is there any like curtain I could hide behind? That would be my main question personally. Matt, you watched one called Bravoo and the Claytons? Oh, I'll have to look it up. Can't remember that one. Oh my gosh. That kid was just trying to be helpful, okay? I mean, just trying to be helpful. That dad was like, oh boy, not on national TV, kiddo.
Meeting Nicole, there was some awkwardness. You got any questions?
He looks like Goggles. Goggin. You know that actor, Goggin? He's got a bit more hair than him, but I think he's a dead ringer.
Just trying to come up
The
with
White
something
Lotus.
to talk about.
So, where's the sixth child?
Ace is at football practice, which happens right after school.
Meeting the family for the first time was actually pretty cool, but they were a little standoffish. I would think that you would be excited about meeting me and you would ask some questions, and they didn't. My husband plays drums, and we're in a band.
Oh my gosh, guys, have you ever been in those situations where it's just so awkward that you could die? I definitely have been in those, especially when it comes to, you know, coworkers and stuff. It's like you're dying a little bit trying to keep the conversation going, but it's just not happening. It is what it is, guys. Sometimes you just gotta struggle through the discomfort. There's no saving it. Some personalities just don't get along, but you can respect the attempt. You know what I'm saying?
This is Terrell. Terrell's gonna actually be your chaperone tonight.
Okay.
Well, let's go, guys. Where are we going? I'm chaperoning my first date, and it's definitely a different experience.
Hey, that's not a mom. This must be a dad swap. Oh my gosh. Chaperoning is so old school. As you guys might know. Hi, Busia. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good one. It must be morning over there, huh? In the Philippines, right? If I remember correctly. So my husband's Pakistani, right? So in his culture, his brother had an arranged marriage, okay? And he wasn't allowed to spend any time with his wife before they got married whatsoever alone, okay? So he would take her on dates and like the sister would usually go with them. So it's very interesting. I kind of like the respect component of it, right? It's like, I don't want to spend time alone. I want to be safe and get to know you better. Again, like you got to respect people's cultures and what they kind of expect, right? But this guy clearly is not with that. And look at the girlfriend too. She's just like, they're almost making the same face here, the discomfort.
Especially chaperoning a 16-year-old's date on her 16th birthday. In all honesty, like, how do you feel about the chaperone rule? And
it annoys me sometimes. I kind of just want it to be like us two one day before we're actual like adults.
yeah.
I feel like Hagen and I should have time to ourselves because it's us two that are dating and not this other person.
Hey.
Oh, guys. Oh, Busia, we're talking about Wife Swap. It's this great TV show where one person from a family switches with the other person and they live each other's lives. So clearly, this girl's going through the awkward teenage phase. She wants a little bit of independence, but the dad's not quite ready for that. I actually do some therapy with teenagers talking about that, right? Because it's a whole transition from seeing your kid as a kid to an adult, a full-grown adult. And she's clearly ready for a little bit of independence, and she's trying to stick up for herself.
Do you want your present now? On her 16th birthday, my grandma gave that to my mom.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh, geez.
Oh, that's a big gift.
Does she have like a certain finger that she put it on or what?
I don't know where she put it.
Hi,
I
JJ.
don't
Welcome to
either.
the chat.
That should have been a moment they were able to share together. So it was a little awkward for me sitting in the middle while he kind of gives her something so special. And
That is
sitting
super
down with those two,
special.
I think that they would do completely fine without a chaperone.
That was sweet.
What kind
Oh
of
my
work do you do?
gosh, she's crying and everything. What do you guys think? Do you think there should be chaperones? Leave it down in the comments. I'd love to hear. JJ, Southern California, how's the weather? Tell me about about how's it going down there. Still warm or getting chilly? I'm in Toronto, Canada. It's pretty chilly up here. Have I ever been chaperoned on a date? Let's see. Nope. Even when I was in like grade 3, I think I went to see like a Harry Potter movie with a boy, and my parents were like, ooh, so cute, off you go. Yeah, no chaperones for me. Battalion chief, ooh. Let's see this guy.
I'm a battalion chief for the fire department, one of the largest in the metro Atlanta area.
I want to be a firefighter.
You want to be a firefighter?
Firefighters, they're always sitting around playing cards, doing nothing.
Oh,
Meeting Jack is definitely interesting. I'm thinking
who says that? The people that run into burning buildings are sitting around and doing nothing. I'm curious what he does for a job, okay? Look at her face. I love analyzing people's faces too. Sometimes I can tell when they've done like a take. They do this in 90 Day Fiancé all the time where it's like they're acting, but sometimes you can tell when they're not, right? It's fun to try to catch them when they're actually having a genuine reaction. Oh, I'm glad the weather's lovely.
he's such a caveman. He's so rude.
So, let's get right to the point. Do you cook?
Oh.
No. Jack, do you cook?
No.
I guess
You
they're
can't
going
cook or you
hungry.
don't want to cook.
Cooking is for women.
Wow. Okay. So in Misty's manual, she mentioned a saying you have about the old bar needing a new coat of paint.
You see women that wear absolutely no makeup at all, and they might need a little something, something. My wife, she'll put on makeup before I get home and look all nice.
I normally don't.
Well, we'll see how you look tomorrow.
Oh, buddy. Okay, first of all, she had a great Louis Vuitton necklace on there. Appreciate the swag. Yeah. I think there's a difference between like cultural and then also like women's rights, right? That's the difference there, right? It's a respect thing at this point. She's saying, I don't want to wear makeup, and he's like, well, you're gonna have to. And I guess that's the fun of White Swap, right? It's like, all right, let's try it out, see how we like it. I feel like that lady probably won't like it, and then go from there. All right, guys. Well, again, this was just a short little fun thing to try out. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Again, my name is Johanna Dinsdale from Multi Therapy. I'm a virtual therapist in Canada, and I hope you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's see if I figure out how to sign off on this thing.